Hello everyone. Now that we have learned all the rules of reported speech, we are now ready to convert dialogues into a reported passage. And this is what I'm going to teach in today's session. So let's jump in. Converting long pieces of dialogues into a reported passage is not at all very difficult. You have to incorporate all the rules which we have applied to individual sentences, that is for the declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. And joining all this, we can make a reported passage. But there are certain points that you have to remember when you are turning these dialogues into a reported speech. Let's have them point by point. Just as in individual sentences, we took care of changing the tense, the pronouns, the place or the time, and the reporting verb as per the tone of the speaker. All these aspects will come here too. Identify the speaker and the listener and decide on the nature of their conversation. For example, is it a debate? Is it an argument? Is it a casual talk or a formal talk, etc.? And accordingly, we need to use the reported verbs in it. Only by using the correct reporting verb, you can highlight the tone of the conversation, or the impact of the conversation will not change. You need to leave out the words or expressions like well, you know, so what, as you know, you see, etc. when you are starting with the sentence. Another main point that you have to take care of is, in longer pieces of conversation, it is not necessary to change the words exactly. You can even paraphrase them or summarize them whenever you are making a reported paragraph. Let's now discuss 2-3 examples on how to do it. Have a look at these. The first conversation is between a passenger and a conductor. Passenger: are there any vacant seats in the bus, sir? Conductor: sorry sir, the bus is already full. Now if you look here, the passenger is asking a question. When we are changing passenger's dialogue, we have to change it as per the rules of interrogative sentences. Let's see how to change an indirect. A passenger inquired if there were any vacant seats in the bus. The conductor expressed his regrets. Why is such a thing? Because the conductor is saying sorry. So we have used the reported verb expressed with regrets. The conductor expressed his regrets saying that the bus was already full. Look at conversation 2, which is between a teacher and a student named Sarah. Sarah, your fee for the second quarter is due. When do you think your dad will be able to pay it? Sarah: sorry sir, I will request dad to deposit it online today itself. Now this conversation also has a question and an answer. But the question of the teacher has got 2 sentences separate. So let's see how to join this and what connectors to use. The teacher told Sarah that her fee for the second quarter was due and wanted to know when her dad would be able to pay it. So if you look here in the sentence, we have used the connector and the next sentence is changed as per the interrogative rule. Sarah apologized for the delay and promised that she would request her dad to deposit the fee online that day itself. Now in this line, we have changed the reporting verb to apologize because Sarah is saying sorry, and the time is also changed, like today has become that day, and model like will has changed into would, and of course there are changes in pronouns. Now let's look at conversation 3, which is between a mom and a son. Ridhima: what's wrong with you, Sunny? Piyush: mom, I have a headache. Ridhima: oh my poor baby, you would better go to bed. Now let's try to change this in the passage. Ridhima asked her son what was wrong with him. Since it's an interrogative, we have changed accordingly. To this question, Piyush has replied. Therefore, the reporting verb will be replied. He replied that he had a headache. Ridhima cuddled him a little bit and suggested that he should go to bed. Now, the last line of Ridhima expresses an emotion of love and affection for her son. Therefore, we can use this word like cuddled. And also the reporting verb can be suggested because she is in a way suggesting her son to go to bed. So now you know that whenever you are turning it into a passage, question marks, exclamatory marks or quotation marks all are removed. When you are changing interrogative or exclamatory sentences, they are automatically turned into declarative or assertive sentences. In case you have words like yes or no, then we leave out those words and a clause starting with that. For example, agreed that or disagreed that will follow. Words like congratulations or thank you get changed into reporting verbs like congratulated or thanked. If there are certain assertions made by the speaker in one single dialogue, then that sentence is added to the previous one by using the expression and added that. Now these were all the points that you must remember whenever you are changing dialogues into a reported passage. We've already seen 3 examples. Let's try to solve 2 questions on it and find out how much we have learned today. Here it goes. Let's read the conversation and complete the passage that follows it. Teacher, why have you come late? Samir, because I saw a signboard down the road. Teacher, what does a signboard have to do with your being late? Samir, the signboard says, school ahead, go slow. Now let's try to complete this passage. Samir reached his school late one day. The teacher asked him why he had come late, to which Samir replied that he had seen a signboard down the road. The teacher wanted to know what a signboard had to do with his being late. With his tongue in his cheek, Samir replied that the signboard said, school ahead, go slow. Let's look at the second conversation. It is between Radhika and Ravi. Radhika, can you hear that noise? What do you think it is? Ravi, I think it's only rats running up and down. Radhika, no, I think it's someone trying to get in. Ravi, I will go and see myself. Now let's try to complete this passage. Hearing a loud noise downstairs, Radhika asked Ravi if he could hear that noise and inquired what he thought it was. Ravi thought that it was only rats running up and down, but Radhika said that she thought it was someone trying to get in. Ravi agreed and said that he would go and see himself. Well, that's all in this entire series of reported speech. I hope you will remember the points that I had told you to work on and the tips that I have told you while changing direct speech into indirect speech. That's all in this session and in this entire series. And in my next session, I'll come up with a new topic. Till then, take good care of yourself. Stay healthy, happy and safe. Thank you.